Hey, thanks for tuning in to Backpacking or Bust. My name is Patrick. We're in Cambodia today, and we're going to be looking at the S-21 prison here in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. The S-21 prison was also known as the Tuol Sleng Prison. Now, before we go there, let's look a little bit at the history of how it came to be. The Khmer Rouge and Pol Pot took control of Cambodia in April 1975. They sought to create an extreme agrarian communist society. Intellectuals, professionals, former government officials, and suspected political enemies were targeted. S-21 was established to detain, interrogate, and extract forced confessions from these so-called enemies of the revolution. The prison was set up at a former high school, Tuol Svay Prey, and it was turned into a high-security prison under the command of Kang Kek Iew, known as Comrade Duch. The conditions inside S-21 were inhumane at best. Prisoners were often shackled to metal bars, crammed into tiny cells, and deprived of food and water. They were forced to sign false confessions, often under brutal torture. The torture included electric shocks, beatings, waterboarding, mutilation. Guards and interrogators were ordered to extract confessions of espionage or counter-revolutionary activities, regardless of whether the accusations were true. Prisoners were required to follow strict rules, absolute silence, absolute compliance. If they disobeyed, they were beaten or killed. Many prisoners suffered from disease, malnutrition, psychological torment before they were executed. Once a prisoner confessed, they were taken to Chung Ek. It's also known as the killing fields here in Phnom Penh, the mass execution site just outside of the city. They were brutally murdered, often with blunt weapons to save bullets. Estimates suggest that it's between 17,000 and 20,000 people that were sent to S-21, but only a handful survived. The 12 known survivors lived to tell their stories. These individuals are spared because they possess skills useful to the Khmer Rouge, such as painting, photography. The testimonials of survivors like Chum May and Bo Meng helped document the horrors of S-21. After the fall of the Khmer Rouge in 1979, S-21 was discovered by the invading Vietnamese forces. The prison had been hastily abandoned, leaving behind evidence of all the torture, photographs, blood-stained walls, thousands of prisoner records. Everything was kept, so today it's been preserved as the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum, and it serves as a powerful memorial to the victims. It educates visitors about the horrors of the Khmer Rouge and the importance of remembering history to prevent similar atrocities. So let's get ready to go and take a look at this genocide museum. At the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum. So let's take a look around and see what it has to offer.
This time they take confession from them. And the Khmer Rouge gave the prisoner here one bed, one mat, and one more.
Now this poster here on the wall of the building, these are the 7 survivors of S-21. These are the only people to walk out of here alive, of everybody that passed through these gates.
And the way to wake them up is to drown their head into the water jar. So they could also move a little bit closer to the
This is the legacy of Khmer Rouge brought to Cambodia. A legacy of torture. This is what the Khmer Rouge brought to Phnom Penh. A bustling city, emptied out completely by a group of people, full of hate. By the time the Vietnamese liberated Phnom Penh, the Vietnamese entered the city to this, to over 18,000 people just in this one school alone. Testament to how evil man can be. In this building, Khmer Rouge turned these classrooms into the detention facility to house their political prisoners and enemies. You can see how they broke through each wall, making it one continuous row of cells. This is where people spent their lives, not knowing what tomorrow might bring or what future there might ever be. The barbed wire, if you notice, is braided. They did that so people couldn't remove the barbed wire to end their lives early. Because the misery here is so great. The top floors, these were kept for specific political prisoners. As you can see, many of them kept captive standing all day long. Alright, so this is going to wrap up our visit to the Tuol Sleng Genocide Museum. As I was exiting the museum, I ran into a gentleman named Norton Chenpal. He was one of the children that survived S21, and I did purchase a book from him so I could learn a little bit more about what the people in the prison went through in their own words. But I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you come to visit Cambodia sometime. Thanks for tuning in to Backpackers Are Bust.
Maybe another family, they will adopt you to